Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Salam Alaikum, Namaste, greetings. Well, 15th August is over, but the entire nation is burning with an issue which happened in Kolkata, as you all know. I'm talking about the rape and gruesome murder of a doctor in a government run hospital. Even after so many years of independence, we are not safe in our own country, or should we say, the women are not safe in our own country. Kolkata, which is the capital of West Bengal, is known as the city of joy. And this same city has had various famous personalities, as we all know, whether it is Rabindranath Tagore or maybe even before that, we have seen that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Rani Rashmani, and various other personalities. And obviously, how can we not mention Ram Krishna Paramhamsa, Bankim Chandra, Ma Sharada, Rabindranath Tagore, Swami Vivekanand. The list is endless, and even till many years back, we had Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Qazi Nazrul Islam, Uday Shankar, Mother Teresa was here, Pandit Ravi Shankar, Pankaj Malik, Satyajit Ray, Ali Akbar Khan, Uttam Kumar, Suchitra Sen, Amartya Sen. But what is happening in Kolkata now is something which is a matter of grave concern. In fact, this is actually affecting all the hospitals across the country because the doctors are being overworked and they are not getting proper rest, or they are probably working beyond their working hours in the government run hospitals primarily. So what really happened in Kolkata is something which makes our heads hang in shame. In fact, it is not our heads, rather it is the culprits who are to blame, who should hang their heads in shame. Is this the kind of India that our freedom fighters had fought for? What is happening in Kolkata? What happened at RG Medical College? Can someone please let us know? The Kolkata police was investigating it, after which the case was handed over to the CBI after all the fiasco, as we know. But the person who was the accused, do you think he is the real accused? I don't think so. Obviously, the CBI investigations are in process and the matter is under jurisdiction. However, there are certain things which are a matter of grave concern, which I wanted to discuss. The Calcutta High Court on August 16th actually flagged that the lack of preventive measures to curb the kind of vandalism which actually occurred in that same government-run hospital, where you saw a mammoth crowd which actually came to the same hospital on the night of August 14th, where this heinous crime was committed. So, if 7,000 people are together, it is hard to believe the state police did not know. So many people can't come walking. This is an absolute failure of state machinery. This is what the Kolkata High Court bench said. In fact, the National Commission for Women, Rekha Sharma, said that when a chief minister, CM, resorts to dharna pradarshan in her own state, that means that she's letting people know that she can't do anything to make things better. Rightly said. In fact, in a recent development, after all the cover up or whatever happened, because I have seen, in fact, we can't show those pictures, but I've seen the pictures of the girl who was the victim, who's a bright student and probably one of the most promising doctors in the hospital. She had to probably die in this manner. But who is to blame? Is it the principal of this government run hospital and medical college, or the administration, or the police, or the people of Kolkata? Who is to blame? The father of the deceased doctor in the medical college on Friday said that he gathered more courage as crores of children were standing with him. He said, all those protesting on the streets are like my son and daughter. This actually is probably giving me goosebumps. I lost my daughter, but crores of children are standing with me now, and this gave me more courage. So, in North 24 Parganas, West Bengal, the father of the deceased doctor said that my daughter left for duty at around 8:10 a.m. on that day. She was on OPD and last spoke to her mother at around 11:15 p.m. Do note the statement that he has made, which I am actually narrating to you. In the morning, when my wife was calling her, her phone was ringing, but no one picked up. By the time my daughter died, by that time my daughter died. The matter of concern is that from 3 a.m. to 10 a.m. nobody needed her, despite she was an on-duty doctor. All the people who are all the people who are protesting on the streets are like my sons and daughters. My daughter has passed away, but crores of children are standing with me now. She had to face some problems in college. The entire department was a suspect. Obviously, the entire department was a suspect because if you see at the heinous or the gruesome killing, the legs were torn apart and they were at 90-degree. So, as he continued, all those who are protesting, we are with them. I spoke to the officials of CBI yesterday, but I cannot say anything else since the matter is sub judice. He claimed that his daughter had to face some problems in college and therefore the entire department is a suspect. You can even watch this interview which he gave to ANI. Meanwhile, the National Commission of Women, which I had mentioned earlier, Chief, NCW Chief Rekha Sharma, hit out at the West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee for holding a protest march. In a report, the Commission revealed lapses in security, infrastructure, and in investigation surrounding the rape and murder of the 31-year-old trainee doctor at the state-run hospital in Kolkata. The father of the victim said, obviously, the entire department is a suspect, which I have already mentioned to you. And let's go back to the autopsy, which had earlier revealed some shocking details. Several doctors who had accessed the autopsy report had indicated a possibility of gang rape. Obviously, this is not something which one person could do because the state that she was in, bleeding from all parts of her body. Her neck was broken, two legs were torn apart at 90 degree. bleeding from her private parts, nose, ear, face. Obviously, gang rape has happened. That's what we can infer. And a gruesome murder, which was probably planned, or something which might have been done with a gang of people. Anyway, so in an interview to India Today TV, Subarna Goswami had pointed out that the kind of injuries inflicted by the 31-year-old trainee doctor cannot be the handiwork of one single person. Can you imagine that if a lady is being killed, and that too in a hospital? It was a seminar hall, and there was a nursing station nearby. She wouldn't scream. Obviously, if the screams are there, where were the doctors, where were the nurses at that time? And everybody turned a blind eye to this doctor who was raped and murdered. Where is the humanity gone? What is happening in our country? The autopsy has ruled out suicide and found multiple injuries with a violent death, including broken bones and bleeding from various body parts. Sources suggested that her nose and mouth were covered and her head was forcefully pushed against a wall or floor to silence her cries, obviously, for help. And she was sexually assaulted before murder. It's a violent death. And if a trainee doctor or maybe her colleagues or whoever was involved in actually giving this murder and death to this promising doctor, they should be hanged till death. Not one person, but whoever was involved. So if the entire country is protesting, we should get justice within the shortest period of time, so that no one ever dares to do this in a country. The crime is believed to have occurred between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. And the Sanjay Roy, the civic volunteer, जैसे बोलते हैं रक्षक ही भक्षक बन गया. Probably he was the last person who was called, so that if at all someone has to get arrested, he would be the guinea pig. And the people who were actually behind this crime, the mastermind or the team who had planned this, knew what they were doing. So, Frontline World News appeals to all the citizens across the world that such kind of incidents should not ever happen. And as you all know, if you've come to India, in fact, Kolkata, West Bengal, Ma Durga or Goddess Shakti is worshipped. So, whoever is the Mahishasur here or the gang of Mahishasurs need to be given death penalty. So, Goddess Durga, bless the people of Kolkata and bless everyone, so that such incidents do not ever happen in Kolkata or West Bengal or India or anywhere in the world, and a woman is safe working wherever she is working. So we would like to end on this note, that justice delayed would be justice denied. So a fast track court, I think, probably might be, the entire process should be happening in terms of having a fast track judgment in this case. Let's hope for the best. and we want justice. Jai Hind.